right, let's turn things over to our full forecast. We actually have some details from CAL FIRE. They have the 155 fire listed as 95% contained at this hour. Just 50 acres burned and one hand crew is still on scene. Fire danger is a little on the high side though, thanks to gusty winds and low humidity. Here is going to be some humidity that we're dealing with out here in Kern County right now. Not as humid out here in the valley. It's going to be more dry as we look over here for our desert communities. And then going on to our current temperatures right now, they're dealing with some heat as well for 8 p.m. 93 degrees in China Lake, but seeing some 80s for the rest of the desert community. As for the valley, we're going to be dealing with 85 degrees out here in Bakersfield. Overnight until tomorrow, we're going to be seeing some 60s and 50s all across the board. So pretty cool night for Kern County. Heading on to winds, we're going to be dealing with some light winds out here in the valley, but going on to our desert community, we're going to be seeing some higher winds. They're going to be dealing with winds 35 to 40 miles per hour Sunday afternoon. They're also going to be dealing with some heat as well. So highs for tomorrow, China Lake 101, Ridgecrest 100 degrees, and then 90s for the rest of those communities as well. And as for our mountain communities, they're going to be seeing some pretty warm temperatures, 80s and 70s here. But the valley is no stranger to those warm temperatures, 90s for the rest of the valley. Here's going to be some tips that you could probably take to try to beat the heat. Try to find some air conditioning if you can. Limit your time outside and limit your time out in the sun. And if you are out in the sun, wear light clothing. And overall, just drink plenty of water and stay hydrated. Let's get into that 7-day forecast. Starting off with Sunday. Sunday, high of 94 degrees. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be warm. We're not seeing those 90s until after 12. Going on to Monday, still in those 90s before we hit those triple digits on Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, 103. Wednesday, 104. And staying in those high 90s for the rest of the week for the valley. Going on to our 7-day forecast for our mountain communities, Lake Isabella is going to be seeing some high 80s tomorrow, 90s for the rest of the week, except for Wednesday. They're going to be seeing some triple digits there. Tehachapi, they're going to be seeing some 70s tomorrow and 80s for the rest of the week, so a little bit more comfortable so for those in Tehachapi. But for Frazier Park, it's going to be a little more of the same, 70s tomorrow and 80s throughout the rest of the week. Overall, it's warming up in Kern County, so if you're going to be out, stay hydrated, stay cool.